Hi, my name is Gloria Tan. I'm the first justice in the Middlesex County Juvenile Court. I sit in the Cambridge Juvenile Court, and I am a huge proponent of mediation in the juvenile courts. We've been very fortunate to have mediators working with our cases primarily with harassment prevention orders. And those cases involve party coming to court seeking a harassment prevention order against a juvenile. Many of the kids that we see in court do not have criminal records. And if we do issue an order, it will go on that young person's criminal record. Many of these cases involve kids who used to be friends. Most of them go to the same school. And we've been able to successfully resolve many of these cases with the assistance of mediators who are able to sit down with both parties and have them become involved in conversations about why there's conflict between the two parties. And usually they've been able to come to an agreement that avoids having a adversarial confrontational hearing. And I find that those are overwhelmingly successful. We don't see them end up back in court, generally speaking. And it also addresses the underlying problem because, as I said, most of these kids go back to the same school, they're in the same classes, and they've been able to sit down and work together to resolve the issues without having a hearing that almost always ends up creating additional conflict. So for those reasons, I'm a big fan of mediation in the juvenile court.
I'm Judge Kenneth King. I'm an Associate Justice of the Middlesex County Juvenile Court. I sit primarily in Cambridge and also in Waltham. I think there are a number of real advantages to mediation. I'll just really address two of them quickly and briefly here. One, if we're able to mediate a harassment prevention order, which is primarily what we use mediators for, then we're able to keep the young person who's the accused of harassment of having any type of record, court activity record or delinquency record. And that can be a major benefit to the young person going forward. The other thing is that while it's relatively easy to issue an order that may bring some temporary calm to the problem, issuing the order does nothing to help young people understand why the conduct is problematic or why the words or the actions are hurtful. If they can sit down and mediate and talk with one another, there's a much greater possibility for gaining understanding, which is what will lead to more long-term and more transformative change for the young person and for the community. So by mediating cases, we encourage understanding, which in turn encourages pro-social and positive youth development. So it's really a win-win situation, since we're often able to successfully mediate the cases. These young people are often friends or have a prior relationship, and they're often going to be growing up together in tandem in the same community, in the same schools. So if we can generate understanding, we can generate much longer lasting and more meaningful change.